From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Look at this, going deep right away. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he'll get in. That gives them an 8-0 lead.
Lions, nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Play action, Goff. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. He's got it on the bootleg. Rolling out to his left. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Goff. Going for Laporta, but it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal.
Hey, Alpha, shot! Shot!
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners. But it was good pursuit to stay on him the entire way.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, shot! Shot!
A draw now. This is Henry. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead to 14-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Going for 2 with the end around. And he gets in. They push out to a 16-0 lead.
And makes the score.
Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything wrong. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Motioning one of the tight ends.
20! Turbo!
Goff on 1st and 10. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through 1 quarter. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down.
180!
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
What's that?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Tight end in motion left. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. So Brock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180!
Lamar off to play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it near the 8. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
180. Come on.
They'll run here with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's an end around as they try to convert. Ooh, yikes. That 2-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt.
Lions nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
What's that?
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pick up is 17. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Turbo.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. It's a design boot. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Play action here with Goff. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get their first point of this game just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the homeboys. That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, he's got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Toward Flowers, it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Intercepted.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
At the 48-yard line.
They send a tight end in motion.
180.
First down throw from Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's a gain of 7.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Sailors now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
20. What's that?
They go play action with Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Goff off the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Buying some time left. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as a defender knocks it away. Now it's fourth down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
180. What's that?
They'll go for it. Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try the draw. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Sailors now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. What's that?
Throwing off the play fake. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Goff on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's Laporta again. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Go to line. Attack.
Third down run by Gibbs. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run.